Hello everyone, I'm Japneet, and in this video we are going to discuss about task 2, that is to what extent do you agree or disagree. Okay, so before getting started, let me tell you one thing, that we are just going to discuss about the structure in this video and the sample will be in the next one, right? Okay, so what does it mean, to what extent do you agree or disagree? किस हद तक ਤੁਸੀਂ किस चीज़ ਨਾਲ सहमत हो ਜਾਂ नहीं सहमत ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ, ठीक है? हद तक, extent, that means limit, है ना? ਕਿਹੜੀ ਲਿਮਿਟ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੱਦ ਤੱਕ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾਲ ਅਗਰੀ ਹੋ, ਓਕੇ? Either you will be completely agree or disagree, either, okay, or you will be moderately agree or disagree, right? And there is one more thing, that is slightly agree, okay? For example, if we are talking about that we are agree, है ना? जब मैं गल करा ਆਪਾਂ agree ਹੈਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ? ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂਗੇ if we are completely agree, that means we are 100%, okay, like agree with this statement, and if we are moderately, then we are 70% agree. ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ moderately agree ਕਰਦੇ ਮਤਲਬ 70%, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? And if we are slightly agree, that means 30%, okay? And the center is, that is partial, okay? Partially agree ਆਪਾਂ ਜੇ ਕਰੀਏ ਤਾਂ, if you want to go partially, then that is like in the center. Okay, so first of all, okay, what is moderately agree? Okay, what is the structure you have to follow if you are going moderately? Okay, so I think you must have heard of 70-30%, right? Okay, so there is one statement that is yes, the education must be free for students. Okay, to what extent do you agree or disagree? If you are agree with the statement, okay, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ agree ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋਗੇ ਵੀ education ਕੀ ਹੈ, free ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ students ਲਈ, if you completely agree, then what you have to do, you have to give one idea in each paragraph of the same side. ਉਸੇ side ਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਹੈ, एक पैराग्राफ लिख सकते होंगे, ठीक है? एंड इफ यू आर कंप्लीटली डिसएग्री, देन यू हैव टू, यू ओके, सेम थिंग, यू हैव टू राइट डिसएडवांटेज, है ना? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਹੈ, डिसएग्री, यू हैव टू राइट द डिसएग्री आइडिया ऑन इन बोथ पैराग्राफ्स, सिंगल आइडिया इन बोथ पैराग्राफ्स, राइट? बट व्हाट इफ यू आर मॉडरेटली अग्री, right? For example, you are okay, you think that it is good thing, okay, that must be free, but to some extent, right? But there are some, okay, other things also. So okay, in the first body paragraph, you have to give two reasons, you have to give two ideas, and on the one side agree side, and one idea on disagree side, that will be in the our ਬੋਡੀ ਪੈਰਾਗ੍ਰਾਫ 2, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਪਹਿਲੇ ਪੈਰਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਵੀ ਦੋ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਇੱਕ ਪਾਸੇ ਦੇ ਦੋਗੇ ਤੇ ਦੂਜਾ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਦੂਜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਦਾ ਦੋਗੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? ਕਿਸ ਹੱਦ ਤੱਕ, ਟੂ ਵਟ ਐਕਸਟੈਂਟ, that is moderately done. If you slightly agree, that means you just have to give one idea in the first paragraph of one side, agree side, and two ideas of disagree on in another paragraph, right? So you have to take care of this thing. This is the structure. For example, if as I have told you earlier in agree or disagree essay, that agree or disagree essay, that is different type. This is to what extent do you agree, right? Now we're talking about agree or disagree, the video that I have uploaded previously. In that I told you that you don't need to add any conclusion after in the end of the first body paragraph, because you are already going in the one side, okay? ਤੁਸੀਂ already ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੋਗੇ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਪੈਰਾਗ੍ਰਾਫਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤਾਂ ਕਨਕਲੂਜਨ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਬੋਡੀ ਪੈਰਾ ਦੇ ਐਂਡ ਤੇ ਆਊਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ? You have to add a conclusion in the end of second body paragraph as okay, not in the first body paragraph. So this is what we are going to do here. If you are completely agree or disagree, into what extent do you agree, ऐसे, ठीक है? Okay, so what you have to do is, like, if you are completely agreeing, then you have to give your conclusion in the second passage, second body paragraph's end, right? For example, if you are moderately agree, that means in the first body paragraph you are mentioning two ideas, okay? Then what will be the structure? Okay, introduction, let's have a look at the introduction, that is our rephrasing, and then thesis statement, that is like, okay, I'm going moderately agree or disagree. There will be another video on thesis statement, right? So don't worry. Okay, so first body paragraph, okay, we are talking about moderately agree or disagree, right? First body paragraph, what you have to do is, first a little bit, okay, moderately agree, that means two ideas in first body paragraph of agree side, and one idea of disagree side in the second body paragraph, right? So in the first body paragraph, that is introduction, pehla introduction hogi, after that there is explanation, and then example, okay? No conclusion, because you have to give the conclusion in the end, and this is okay, moderately agree, that means we are discussing two ideas of same side, so we have to give conclusion after the second idea, okay? So introduce your second idea a little bit, then explain it, and then give its example, and then conclude the whole paragraph. You don't need to add any example if you are crossing your word limit, okay? So take care of that thing. Now moving to the next paragraph, what do you have to do in that? Just introduce your idea of disagree side, okay? If you're moderately agree, then right, and then explanation, and then example, and then conclusion of that particular idea, okay, that paragraph, right? And then in conclusion you have to write the main points and conclude and give the conclusion that these are the reasons why I'm completely or moderately agreeing with this, okay, with this statement, right? So this is just a structure of okay, moderately agree or slightly agree. And if slightly agree, then you just have to mention one idea in the first paragraph, that is agree body paragraph, two ideas in disagree body paragraph, okay. So that is the same thing, and this is the thing that I just want to explain you, and that's it. Okay, so make sure to subscribe my channel if you are new, and see you in the next video.